What's good? It's your boy Dre Black, and we're back with another video. Today we're gonna be having a nice little video about my PC build. This is not a tutorial on how to build a PC. This is more like a explaining to my subscribers what I've been working on most recently. I'm gonna have another video dropping soon about why I've been gone and what I've been doing and stuff like that. But I'm back, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button. Like I said, I'm not like a professional PC builder. This is my first PC build ever, so don't look at this video as like oh yeah, he's gonna teach me how to do this. Think of it as like a what not to do and what to do. I'm gonna explain some of the stuff I messed up on and some of the things that I would have did differently. So make sure you watch all the way to the end if you want to get those extra tips and tricks. So yeah, let's get straight to the video. Alright, so first I have my mat. The mat, I guess, helps with like electrical shock or something like that, so you don't shock your pieces with electricity in your body. I also have the motherboard. I think it's the ASUS Prime. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you so you can see what it looks like. The motherboard seems to be pretty cool. It comes with 2 HDMIs, a lot of USB ports, and just your like normal ports. Plus the case itself has like ports and stuff on it as well. And I'll put the links to everything in the description. Also, the mat, I don't know if the mat worked, but I guess it did work because I didn't really shock any of my pieces. So basically what I did was I found a tutorial and I watched this tutorial, and I was just following the steps. So, you know, I took my motherboard out first and I placed that down. The next thing I ended up doing was pulling out my CPU, and it was a AMD Ryzen CPU. And it was like easy to put on the motherboard. I guess it was very compatible based off the website I used to get all my pieces. And it wasn't that hard to put in there. I was very nervous about the CPU, getting it in the right spot, because it looked difficult and it felt weird and it made like a little weird sound. But I guess it worked out because my PC is currently working. Next, I installed my RAM. I had 2 RAM sticks, and the brand of the RAM, I forgot. I'm watching the footage as we speak and I still can't see it. But I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see it. Installing the RAM was pretty easy. You just got to be careful and stuff like that. I had to apply a lot of pressure on it, and I was, you know, it's your first build, so you're kind of nervous. You don't know how much pressure is enough pressure, and I have a really good gauge of things now. And the RAM was pretty much easy. After the RAM, I set up my internal SSD. I think I also have another SSD that I installed. I don't really know too much about PCs yet. Like I said, it's my first build. I don't know why I have 2 of these, but yeah, the first one that you can see on the screen, it was kind of hard installing this. Make sure that any pieces, like PC parts that you buy, make sure it comes with the screws that you're gonna need. This one didn't come with the proper screw that I needed, and my motherboard didn't have the screw. So I had to like literally go around the house. My mom used to make computers back in the 90s, I guess, or whatever. So I went to her old bin and just found screws and just eventually found a piece that I needed. So make sure that when you buy these pieces, see what all is included in the boxes. That way, if you have to buy extra screws or extra whatever, or extra tools, that you can do so. Speaking of having the right tools and the right everything that you need, I also bought additionally, it's called an iFixit Mako driver kit with 64 precision bits. And basically it's like a little screwdriver set with different types of screws. Because, you know, with PC parts, those types of screws are a lot smaller and stuff, and you never know what you might need. So I bought that ahead of time. Also, I bought some extra thermal paste because I didn't know if, like I said, I didn't know if the pieces that I had came with thermal paste inside the box, and I'm glad I did that because it did not have extra thermal paste. So that's good. So like, make sure you always, before you build a PC, have everything that you need. It's okay to have more than what you need versus having not enough stuff. Next, I installed the CPU fan. This is the fan that came with the AMD Ryzen CPU. I bought a fan for my PC build, but it just seemed too big and bulky, and it seemed too complicated. And the CPU fan that came with my CPU was a lot more compatible, obviously, because it came with it. It came in the box. I didn't even know they was gonna send me a fan with the CPU. I guess that's a dumb thing to assume that they wouldn't, but I wouldn't know. This is my first build, so I'm so glad that they sent me that. After I built my PC, I returned the other CPU fan that I bought and got $50 back, so I was happy about that. Installing the fan was really easy. I just put some thermal paste on top. After I put the thermal paste on, I put the CPU fan on and screwed it in. Everything worked perfectly fine. Okay, so this is my sad attempt to clean up my workspace. The second tutorial that I watched for the fans or whatever, to set up the CPU fans, the guy was telling me to clean up as I go. He didn't say that until like the end of the video. So I just saw that part and I was like, okay, you're right. I should clean up as I go. Cause I had a big mess. Like it was hard to walk around in my room and stuff like that. Like it was a lot going on and that's not what you want. You wanna have a clean workspace. You wanna have a clean floor. You wanna have all your boxes and packages all in one spot. That way you don't trip. It's the worst case scenario is to trip over something and fall down and you break something on your PC or break your neck or something crazy. It's a lot going on. You just want to make sure that you have everything neat and organized. Next, I started working on my case. I got my case out and it's tempered glass on one side and I really like it. It was really neat. But here's another advice. Make sure you have proper lighting. Like even if you're not recording if you're not recording yourself building your PC, it doesn't matter. Have the proper lighting. My case was all black. My room was kind of dark with all the lights on, and certain angles there was big shadows, so I couldn't really see what I was doing a lot of the time. I had to get a really big flashlight and pull the flashlight out just so I could see, and it's hard to hold a flashlight in one hand and then work on something with your other hand, or try to prop the flashlight up and it's like not perfect or it's flashing you in the eyes or something like that. So make sure your lighting is good. Make sure you have like a little desk lamp or something. I do have a desk lamp and I eventually pulled the desk lamp out, but about time I pulled it out, it was like the next day. So make sure you have, like I said, everything already pre-thought out. That way when it's time to build, you can just get straight to your build, you know? Okay, this part right here is the only mistake I made while making my PC. I'm putting my motherboard with everything attached to it inside my PC, right? What I messed up on is there's one of my HDMI ports. It has like the prongs. The prongs from the outside of the case are stuck in the HDMI port. So I can't even use that port until I take my motherboard back out and reposition it, which I have not done yet, even to this day. Yeah, make sure this part is very important. Make sure everything looks right on the outside of the case and on the inside, and really check it thoroughly. You see I'm checking it, but I'm not checking it good. So make sure you do a better job than me, because if you want to use a third HDMI port and your third HDMI port has like little metal prongs in it, you're not gonna be able to use it. Simple as that. So I'm gonna eventually have to fix that, but not today. The rest of the footage, well, I don't have any more footage. The next day, I finished all the hooking up all the wires. No, actually, that's a lie. I finished all the hooking up the wires and stuff, but I didn't record it because it was hard for me to get an angle to where you could see what I was doing. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't have like a build my PC setup. I just have a phone on a tripod aimed down, and I was getting very frustrated trying to figure this stuff out. It took me hours and hours just to figure simple things out. Luckily, at some point, I remembered that my mom used to make computers in the 90s. I forgot that she did that. So I went upstairs after hours and hours because I'm the type of person, I like to do something by myself. I like to figure it out by myself. You know what I'm saying? So eventually I went up there, asked her, and she said, oh yeah, you could just do this and do that. And I was so mad because it made so much sense. So I figured all that stuff out and I got everything hooked up, all the hardware, all the wires connected on the first day. And the second day is when I set up all the software. I didn't really record much of that, but I have footage of the finished product. Finally, the time has come. Let me move the light so you can see. Oh, there's tempered glass on this side. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I turn it, when I plug everything on, man. Man, I was so scared. The other side is just all black. I was so scared to make this. Okay, relax. Next step. All right. This is my first time turning it on, bro. Okay, positive thoughts. Hold on, let me move my mic. We still got positive thoughts. It's just, you know, hold on. Move this mic over here like that. All right, positive thoughts. Okay, let me keep watching the tutorial video. Yeah, let me keep watching the video. Cause yeah, I'm gonna keep watching the video. Okay, this time, this is how you know I'm nervous. I turned it on like I did last time. Except for I pressed this button. It worked. It looked like it's working. Let me see. Oh, it worked. Oh yeah, we in there. I'm gone. Yeah, I'm gonna get this thing set up. Got it set up. Still need to clean up and make some changes and move some wires out the way and set some drivers up. But man, everything's working so far. Yep, I pretty much say I'm done with the PC build. Got the green screen here, PlayStation. Got my mic, PC, monitor, Streamlabs already pulled up, webcam. You know what I'm saying? I say I'm done. I think I'm done now. So yeah, I should be back on the YouTube, back on the stream, all of that, etc. You know. All right, the final setup. That light's gonna stay right there. That green screen is gonna be against that wall, and that light back there is gonna be here. Well, it's gonna be there facing the green screen. But I put my monitors beside each other like they're supposed to be. Because if that monitor is over here and I'm watching a YouTube video while playing a game, then my neck is gonna hurt. So I figured that out quickly. I got my mic right here temporarily. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it right there, but that's the only good spot I can think of. PC is right here because the wires that are connected to everything has to be kind of close to the PC. I could put it under, but I like it on top for right now. And then I got my PS5 right here. You know what I'm saying? I still got a whole bunch of wires and everything set up. I have to set this up. I have to get this Ethernet cord to come down through this wall to here. And then I have something coming in the mail from Amazon. It's going to be like an Ethernet port thingy. Then I can plug it into this machine here. And then basically those two connect to the PC and the PlayStation. Because, yeah, Ethernet is better, obviously. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got left. There you have it. That's my PC build. Basically, like I said in the beginning, this isn't a how-to video. This is more like a what to do and what not to do. Now that we're at the end, I want to give you like little conclusion, a little tips and tricks. Make sure that you have great lighting when you're doing this. Whether you're going to record a video or not, you need to be able to see what you're doing. I would suggest getting maybe a screwdriver set, like with the little screws and stuff like that. Do your research, you know what I'm talking about. Link in the description, I'll put the links and stuff like that. Make sure that you get like some type of, I forgot what it's called, it's like a wristband thing that prevents you from shocking your equipment. I know what you're thinking, yeah, you don't need all that, but like honestly, I don't know about y'all, I don't know what state y'all live in, but here in Tennessee it's been cold and the air has been very dry. I get shocked every time I touch a doorknob. I don't know why that is. And I don't want to shock my equipment, so I made sure I got me a little wristband thing, and it prevented me from shocking my stuff. Another thing that y'all might want to get is extra screws. Make sure that you know what all is coming in the boxes of your products. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're going to actually use every product. And, you know, watch tutorial videos way before you start even. I would watch tutorial videos before you start buying stuff, before stuff comes in the mail. And make sure I have a link in the description as well. It's a website that kind of helps you pick what parts to get. So, oh, also another cool thing, all of my parts came from Amazon. I was gonna get some stuff off of Newegg, but I had to pay a lot of money for the shipping fee. And so I just said, let me see how much it is on Amazon. Amazon came in the clutch. This is basically an Amazon PC build right here. Everything I got was from Amazon, now that I think about it. There was not one thing that I didn't get from Amazon. So y'all can go to Amazon, really, to be honest with you, and check it out. Yeah, so other than that, yeah, just research and making sure that you have everything that you need. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys like this video. Like I said, this is not a tutorial. I was just showing you what I had going on most recently. I'm gonna have a separate video explaining where I've been and stuff like that. I have some Apex Legends footage dropping soon for y'all. I also have plans for a Minecraft series. I don't know if y'all would be interested in that, but I have a PC now. I can play other games. Now that I have a PC, there's not any game that I can't play. So I would appreciate it if you all would comment down below, welcome back Dre, or comment down below a game that you would like to see me play, or a game that you see other content creators playing and you think it'll be interesting if I played it. Even if you don't comment, I'm still gonna find other games to play. So let me know that. But I appreciate you all for watching. Peace.